With defang the venomous, two of us thinking that's 10 of us. Can't steal my soul, just my innocence. Hard to let go, hard to live a bit, ooh. Bars ago, man, some moose spread across the globe. Turn to Montezuma when I find a home. Antetokounmpo, I ain't no hooper, still got time to ball. Still get to the cheddar like out of loopers. With the whiz working magic, like Michael Cooper's. Seen it for what happened like second tutors. On my base, steady packing them tidy brookers. Don't conform to the storm, universal troopers. Jason Bourne thought the float in the 80s super. Through the maze on these corny boys, shuck a sucker. Then I serve them at supper like groupies grouper. I say stew and go super chef in the booth and get my flavor. Been nuking they Ooka He's a Pop-Tart.
You know who it is, huh? Ooh, what is this? Another one of the Oddcast. Baby, it's your host, co-host. The first part, I'm the odd part. Well, you can debate over that. Mark J and my boy.
Pa Rashad, Rob Makina, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him.
I'm here.
Never liked, never lost. Always on time.
Exactly. He about to break out into a freestyle.
Did you see it?
Yeah. Yep. Going back to it.
For people who don't know what we're talking about, please go back, watch some of our previous episodes. Shout out to Tone Stallone, one of our previous guests. Shout out to Dr. Flaherty, that's the one he's alluding to. Shout out to Multiple B fans. Shout out Damo. And shout out to everyone who comment, subscribing. Appreciate y'all. So definitely go back and watch that. Shout out to all our peoples. People be like, you got brand partners. I don't know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But shout out Juice Daddy 502, Juice Daddy 502 Instagram or juicedaddy502.com. If you want to get juiced, go mess with my mans. He got you. Farmers Market, New Albany, St. Matthews, Saturday mornings. Go check them out. All right, what else we got? We got Friendy. Ooh, for all my people who need a little love for the brain, this is for you. Users alike, patients alike, anyone who is experiencing any kind of cognitive difference, or people who just want to keep their brain up to date. This has all the knowledge, all the information, brain games for you. Probably like friend. No, P-H-R-E-N, friend. Greek, that means brain. So, Friendy, go support someone in our community who is stocked up and wants to help us all. So they created a app to do so. And then shout out Sacavelli, aka Mob First, aka Sac Baby. I ain't got his stuff on today, but I'll put it in the clip. Said my clip's going crazy on Facebook. The little one where I'm bent down in the shit.
Yep.
Were
you modeling?
Yeah, he says it's going crazy. I said I don't got Facebook. So shout out Facebook. Numbers. We getting the Facebook though. I got shadow banned. They don't know that. I got shadow banned.
It's up to me.
It's up to Rashad. Please keep him in your Facebook prayers.
Please save us, Makina, man.
That sounded like I don't know if your echo cancellation went off or not, but it literally sounded like it when you said that. That's crazy.
Art imitating life, life imitating art.
Without a doubt. So shout out to Sac Baby, man. Go get you some fresh fits, embroidery. They do all that for you. Get you together, man. Come on, man. Like I said, we in their community. Let's do it. And shout out Tone Stallone, man. Shout out Tone Stallone. Go check out his music. Tone Stallone. That boy be killing stuff. He's on a lot of people's stuff. Got a lot of features, but focusing on himself right now. Spits hard.
He brought us some nice attention. I still
appreciate He did. So shout out to his whole following, man, and everybody who gave us some love on that tip, man. We appreciate Tone, man. Known him forever, man. He's a good dude for real. That's why we mess with him. You know what I'm saying? I want people to know that most importantly. And then lastly, Big and Lazy, baby. Go check him out, man. bigandlazy.com, man. Check out the prices, man. My man's got the deals. He's got the deals and he's got the skills. Big and Lazy. How you a big stepper and you ain't stepping in them big and lazy? I'm not gonna tell you again. So
for real.
So had to shout out everybody. So go watch our previous episodes. These people are not only doing their thing in the community, they funny, they entertaining, they good people, man. They trying to do stuff for people, man. So just connect, man. Connect, tap in. What else? Who else?
The odd community.
Hey, bro.
All those people he mentioned are definitely in it.
Yeah, they're not trying to fit in, bro. They standing out, bro. You know, so shout out to them.
Odd.
Makes them odd. part of the community. So who we got? Tell them who we got coming up next year.
I mean, future guests, we got our homie Warren. He's gonna be on some AI stuff.
Yeah,
He's
he's
working on stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is why we need him on here. Some of the stuff he be telling me, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So
yep,
it would be a perfect time to be like, break that down, explain that. So
yep.
that's a future episode. Marty, self-made 808. That's our homie. We used to work with Marty, and we're real familiar with him and his works.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
Yes.
be exciting. He's from Tone Stallone's mouth himself. He says he got Louisville in a chokehold. So,
And I would love to see someone who argued differently. Nah, we don't
right.
even do that. We gonna do that, but we gonna rep him.
You're right. We gonna have him on here sometime. Mac, he already spoke about Sack Baby. That's who he's referring to earlier.
Sir,
Facebook numbers going crazy.
cray.
We're gonna get Dr. Flaherty back on here. She was very insightful, and yeah, it would be good to. She has so much that we need to pick her brain multiple times. So
Man, yeah. So psychoanalysis, and all the questions that you have for the brain, please shoot it. We'll take note and ask her.
yep, we'll have the creators, owners, not sure what they call themselves, of Juice Daddy. I haven't tried it yet. I really need to. Marcus is our sample taker at the moment, and
Sample extraordinary.
he swears by it, so I believe him. I'm gonna have some friends, some family. We're gonna start something called the High School Spotlight. We're gonna get local students doing their thing academically and on the court or field or whatever it is that you're playing. So we'll get that started soon.
Shout out to my high schoolies. Best time of your life. It's probably definitely one of the more enjoyable times for sure. So enjoy it.
At least if it's not the best, it's the precursor to it. Like it's that part, like
Yeah,
right before, like.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't rush it.
But yeah, don't rush it.
But it does only.
Don't take that for granted.
Yeah, yeah.
You got 4 years and you're done.
You're done. You're done. So yeah. So then what else? Shout out to my parents. 32nd wedding anniversary. Shout out to my in-laws. Their 33rd wedding anniversary in 3 days. So shout out to them. June 25th, my mom's birthday. I'm not gonna tell you how old she is because women don't do that without NDAs. So
That would be blasphemous.
blasphemous. I be what do they call him? Screaming A. Smith. I'd be blasphemy.
Bro, they be yeah, that's a different topic.
People need to start sending us shout outs too. Send us shout outs, bro. We trying to shout out.
Yep. Send us whatever you got.
Yeah, that's
It's
for real.
about
Just send us whatever, bro. If you just whatever. You want a talking point, you want something talked about on the show, you want us to just say, you feel me? Anything. Well, dare us to do something on the show. I don't give a damn. Like,
if it is a critique. Bring
even
it
if
here.
it's, yeah. We like that too. You know what I'm saying? We don't do the back and forth argument shit, but critique shit. Please tell us how we can better serve you. You feel me?
Right.
So, and then lastly, shouldn't put you last, but you're going to be the first of the official part. Happy Juneteenth, my brother, my fellow
Happy
brother.
Juneteenth.
You can't hold a
For
real one
sure.
down. Can't hold a real.
Right.
Yeah, you see this? This is a panther too, nigga. That's a lion. Oh, okay. I dressed up though, you feel me? Put a little collar shirt on, you feel me? Had to celebrate with the ancestors, you feel me? Keep it a buck. You see them all around me. Look how beautiful. When my parents got married, they did not know Juneteenth was about to turn into what it officially has become. So who's blacker than them? Black, buddy.
Blackety black.
Blackity black. So
Good song.
it's a good song. Shout out, buddy. I mess with him. He's a little Pharrell for real.
I can agree.
It's a little for real. All right, so happy Juneteenth to everybody, white people and black people alike.
Even though there are plenty of white folks that are not messing with this day, like actually upset that it's a day, I'm just like, okay, okay. I mean,
I'm just here to celebrate it, so move on to somebody else with any of that.
it's unbelievable. Maybe I shouldn't pay attention to it, but I see it.
Is that the CIA? I think that's the CIA, man.
It's what are they called? NPCs. NPC energy at least.
Most def. I ain't gonna let them spoil it though. So shout out to Juneteenth, baby. We're gonna start it out with I don't even know what we want to start it with. What sets you free? What sets you free, Rashad? You got some activities you do. You meditate. Do you take a walk? Do you is there a song? What gets Rashad into the
Let's see. We're gonna start with. Keep in mind, y'all. I'm a little nerdish. We're gonna start with gaming. It puts me in a different world. It relaxes my mind because I don't have to think that hard. Like I've been playing the game for so many years that I don't have to sit and think about what button. It's just I'm just playing. So that sets me free a little bit. Writing sets me free, whether it is music, um, or sometimes I do these projects where I just start creating something like a comic book, or when I'm writing for the podcast, like it's something that I actually enjoy and it opens and frees my mind. When, especially like writing music, when it gets going, you hit that flow state a little bit and you look up and you're like, wow, I just wrote a whole song. What else? Hiking. I love to hike, even though I ain't been this year yet. That's my fault, but I do like it. Just being out in nature, seeing trees instead of buildings and all this other stuff. Something about it sets my mind free. What else? Let me think. I feel like I'm forgetting some stuff, but if we want to talk about the top of my list, those few things, slash prayer definitely belongs on the list. While I'm out in my day, if something happens, I'll take a moment. I don't always get around to this, but when I am in the middle of some, let's call it BS, and I'm conscious enough to think like, let's meditate or let's pray real quick to yourself. That lets me know that I'm growing because I'm like, instead of reacting, it's just like, it's just the moment. It's just one moment. Let it go. Let's keep it moving. So that's also something freeing. So, like I said, I could probably sit here if I really thought and go all day, but that's those are the main things right there.
so not the detox baths that Dr. Flaherty was talking about?
I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. Honestly, I take one every now and then. It is relaxing, but it's not something I do on a normal basis.
So I gonna say, is there a person like it's synonymous with freedom? Is there a person just in history or just in general?
Historically, let's see, freedom. I got two. Like Harriet Tubman, specifically that word freedom, because because of her leading slaves to freedom, just automatically clicks in my brain. But someone else I think about is Malcolm X, even though the man himself wasn't even free, but I don't know. People like him, men and women are like him. Right. Just listen to their speeches, their work, put you in a different state of feeling like, hey, I can do anything. Like,
Yep.
so if I had to break it down to a few people, I would say them two for now. Like I said, something else I could keep going, but for the sake of time, we'll leave it at them.
I like it. You want to get into our Juneteenth game show?
Let's do it. I love a game.
You're here with the Oddcast. Man, we have a game show, special one, just for Power Shot. That's our number one. Now, we usually like to see how black someone is, how whack someone is, but today we have the honor of doing both. It is a Juneteenth. If he fails, his black card is revoked. His culture
Damn.
card is revoked. I think his name's revoked. He's back to Rashad. So, all
Damn.
right, that's the shit.
He's back to just R. Like,
Oh,
You need to get the rest of your name.
Oh, we playing horse. We playing horse with your shit. All right, so round one. Oh, yo, history, boy.
Oh, shit. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little nervous.
Question one. What does Juneteenth commemorate? A. The end of the Civil War. B. Lincoln signing the Emancipation Proclamation. C. The day slavery officially ended in the U.S. Or D. Enslaved people in Texas learning they were free.
This is a little tricky. It's a little tricky because I know it started in Texas. And if that D wasn't on there, I probably would have said C. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with D.
That's right. Texas was on that slow
Okay.
Wi-Fi. 2 years late, but freedom finally came knocking. My bad, I got terrible catchphrases with each answer. So get ready. Oh shit. Round two. Cookout etiquette 101. Woohoo. You should know. You got this one, Rashad. Don't even trip. What will absolutely get you kicked out of the cookout? What would get you kicked out of the Juneteenth cookout? So A, unseasoned chicken. B, asking, why don't we just celebrate the 4th?
Ooh.
C, messing up the playlist order. D, all the above.
Thank God. Thank God you saved me with D. All of the above. Each of those respectively will get you removed.
It says, don't play around with the sanctity of the side dishes or the DJ set. If you bring raisins in the potato salad, that's a red flag and a red card. Game over.
Oh my God.
It's hard for me to even say some of this. All right, round three. You flying. You good. You good shit. Round three. That red drink life. Why are red foods and drinks a big part of Juneteenth? A. It's Beyonce's favorite color. B. Symbolizes strength, sacrifice, and resilience. C. Because blue Kool-Aid is just not it. Or D. Matches the fireworks. Duh.
I'm going to go with B.
B. You're right. All right. Red has cultural significance, not only in African traditions, but you can even see it in biblical symbolism. It says, now go ahead and grab that red soda, hibiscus punch, or whatever auntie's got in the cooler.
Some of that red dot 40.
Oh, okay. You trying to send my people back.
My brother.
Brother. All right. Final round, shit. Now, the thing about the final round is it's a win all. You know, if you lose it, you lose it all. If you win it all. I don't know why we just didn't start with question 4 and finish with it. We just wanted to see what we were going to do. All right, Juneteenth in America now. Question 4. In what year did Juneteenth become a U.S. federal holiday? A, 1865. B, 2020. C, 2021. D, the day after your cousin finally Googled it.
They were smart. If you came up with these answers, you were smart about putting those 2 years next to each other. 2020 was COVID.
Correct.
Did that get slid in there? What
Now, do you think they would slide that in during COVID year?
I'm gonna go with 2020.
Ooh, answer is C, 2021.
Oh my God, I knew it. See, that was my original answer. And then though that when you said that, I was
That was
like,
not your original answer, shit. That was the ancestors telling you
right,
on
right
Juneteenth.
here, right here in my ear. Damn, I let everybody down.
You gotta get back in the ancestor gym. Hotep,
No, bro.
Hotep shitty back. Who is this shit?
Real though.
Who is this guy?
Like who are you?
And
I'm
if your job
sorry. I let everybody down.
just now started giving you the day off, we're gonna need them to catch up. Well, my job didn't give me a day off, and my union doesn't. What's it called? Whatever it
Recognize
is.
it.
Yeah, recognize it as a.
See, how does that work? Can you just not recognize
Or
Christmas?
you have
It's
to
a
do
federal holiday.
you have to do it in the contract. So you have to get petitioned or something.
Got you. I got
So
you.
you know how it goes. And that's a wrap for freedom, facts, and fun. Whether you scored a perfect 4 or just found out what Juneteenth really means, you're still invited to the cookout. Unless you brought store-bought potato salad, then we need to talk. Stay free, stay funny, and don't forget the red drink. We're out. There we go.
All right.
See what I mean?
All
Shit,
right.
I can just get the AI to write me the script for it too.
That's crazy because that's pretty good.
I asked it to make me a multiple choice quiz, and then I asked it to turn it into a game show format for me.
That's crazy.
You're gonna get left behind if you don't use it correctly, I guess, more so.
I mean, that's it.
So, all right, funny shit, funny shit, funny shit. June 15th, baby. Number one, if our ancestors could see us now, what do you think our ancestors would think of our culture right now?
First off, they would experience culture shock at the moment. Just first off, being amazed slash scared at technology, the stuff we've came up with, just little stuff we take for granted that someone from the age of our ancestors would be like, we could never even imagine this, and y'all use it every day like it's nothing. That's just like the very surface part of it. If you want to get deeper into it, I think so. I guess it also depends on which ancestors, because you're gonna have ancestors that did not ever want to integrate, and you'll have ancestors that thought it would be best to assimilate. One half would be like, y'all are disgusting. I didn't wake up in this every I didn't wake up every day and
What,
do the
get my
things I
back beat
did
in?
for you all to basically
Assimilate.
assimilate without getting your back beat in. The other half would be like, I like the progress, y'all need to continue to go more that way. Basically adopt a lot of the white man stuff, and I ain't talking bad about either side. This is just, I feel like it would be a divide. It would be a divide like right down the middle of depending on how you thought about it. So I don't know. It's just a quick answer.
Do you think all of our ancestors would be upset about our music?
Um, our music, whew, they
Okay, yeah, okay. They wouldn't be divided on that, would
no, they would all be
they?
like, "What is this?" I mean, we talking it ain't
How
women
do you
or
think?
men. We talking all of it.
How do you think they feel about Playboy Cardi?
They wouldn't know what the man was saying. So
How do you
I
think
mean,
they feel about Cardi B?
they would be appalled.
What do you think they would think about how much Samuel Jackson has made?
They would find it amazing that a black man can reach those heights and he's not even probably nowhere near the top, the top of the top.
Right. What do you think they would think about Barack Obama and then back to Trump?
I think blown away at the fact that regardless of how you feel about Obama, that a black man became the president.
Yeah, so they would be.
Just hearing that, like from the time that they came from, they would be like, no way, y'all lying. So they would be blown away at that, and then how it switches back. I don't think that part would be that far off for them. They had it worse.
Right,
So it would just be like, oh yeah, this is more so what we're used to. Like this is closer to what we're used to.
right.
So I think the Obama part would blow them away more.
Barbecue Olympics, Juneteenth edition. Who's the real MVP? Who's taking home the golds? Is it ribs, mac and cheese, simple hot dog? Are you a glizzy guy? Tell us what you are, shit, and what takes home the gold for you. Or you can give us a podium. Okay.
Now listen, I ain't about to go around calling myself the glizzy guy, but when I was younger, I completely hated when a hot dog would be burnt. Like, I mean, little burnt marks is like the most I'd go. But now, like, that's what I look. I don't want it to be all the way to a crisp, but some nice. My girl calls it a leather jacket. She's like, oh, them hot dogs got leather jackets on. So, Black
Fine,
Panthers.
fine.
So if they got a nice leather jacket, it's simple. It's something you can buy by the mass and feed a lot of people on some Jesus stuff. So it might not be the best flavor. You got brisket, you got ribs, other stuff, but a some solid grilled hot dogs, you can't beat that.
Okay, he's a glizzy guy. I knew he was. All right,
I
number
would
three.
call myself a hot dog heathen or something. I don't.
Could you imagine if Cameron was here? Hold on, my nigga. Hold on, nigga.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us slide past that part. Odd context is gonna go crazy.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be
Cookout
great.
survival guide for non-black friends. What's the helpful way? What are helpful ways on how to not get kicked out of the cookout? What would you advise your non-black friends to do when they come over for Juneteenth?
The best way is to stay out the way. Just come chill. I ain't saying like, oh, you can't talk, but just chill. Just get you some food. Everybody's gonna be welcoming. White, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, whatever. They will welcome you. Follow the lead of who you're a guest of. Um, they probably ain't gonna leave you to fend for yourself. They chill, you chill. The only other way I'd say is if you do something for some reason, when a white person dances, raps, does something like that, black people love it. I mean, however you feel about it, go online and look at videos of white people killing a dance, rapping very
Yeah,
well, and tell me the comments under it. That you invited to the cookout.
that's just
So
gold, ain't it? That's just gold.
right. So if you're good at one of those, maybe you have a chance to show that off. Other than that, just enjoy the vibes. You're gonna see some stuff. Just sitting back watching. You
Juneteenth playlist, old school or new school? Which one you going? How you starting it?
We're going old school.
Okay,
Lately I've been listening to rappers that are older than me
okay,
and that really be rapping. So I'm into that at the moment. I enjoy an 80s playlist. The 80s had great music, 70s too. 90s, like it's all good. But, if we're talking older music or newer music at a Juneteenth cookout, we're going old school for sure.
okay. So now you're making me imagine like a versus between like Frankie Beverly and Maze and Meg Thee Stallion.
My God. Oh my God. I
How
gotta
was
drink
that going?
that.
How was that going down when the crowd is the ancestors? Frankie Beverly and Maze, Meg Thee Stallion, ancestors in the crowd. How you think that's going?
It's done. Meg's getting washed because if
Years?
the ancestors
Okay,
are
okay.
the judges are deciding, Meg is
It's
getting washed.
But wait, there's more. Her and her team created the Friend D mobile app, designed to support individuals experiencing cognitive impairment, known as CI, as well as their caregivers, healthcare professionals, and family members. Available in an app store near you, Friend D combines mind exercises, information tracking, and assessment tools to help manage and potentially slow or reverse the progression of CI. The name Friend D blends the Greek word for brain, friend, with the concept of a friend, symbolizing the app's goal to be a supportive companion in brain health. Okay, okay. You don't need to explain. All right, speaking of people who get invited, what about people who don't get invited? Like, if we were having a party and then we had just a nosy like HOA president, like who would that be?
I am at an age where I really only hang with people that I enjoy. So there's nobody that I personally think of. As far as historically, not a specific person, but Karens. I feel like Karens would be terrible to have at parties, and you don't gotta just be white to be a Karen. But
Yes, that's very true. I've met Black Karen.
right. So Karens, those type of that personality type, terrible to have at a party. Who else? Too alpha. And by that I mean like gotta dominate every single thing and I'm the big dog and this and that. I feel like if you are, usually you don't have to say it. People just recognize that.
Donald Trump.
You
I don't know
messing up
why I
the
thought.
vibes.
Yeah,
Right.
like he would mess
Somebody
up
like
the
that.
time. It's like, bro, we are just celebrating. Probably be doing deals and shit at the party and shit.
Like, come on, bro. Give it a
All right,
break.
you free? What would a dating app profile look like of some of our historical figures? Like if you were swiping and you saw like Rosa Parks, do you think it would be a picture of her like looking good in the back of a bus? Yeah. Shit. Do you,
Harriet Tubman.
do you think
Uh,
like
Maybe she would do the money spread with them Tubman bills.
Oh, oh,
Can we get AI on that?
I got you. I got you. Who else? Man, male or female? I think Malcolm
Who
X would
would
be
be
all black. Nigga. Nah, it would just be historically like what he had, like that suit he be rocking. Like it would be that suit.
the picture of him with the AK at the window would be his profile picture. That would be his profile picture.
Shit. And what kind of chick is he attracting with that? Like not a Lauren Hill.
What was her name? Shabazz,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shabazz.
You Shabazz.
I mean, like a woman like that, like down the ride.
So what do you think? Who else? Angela Davis. I feel like she'd
Yeah,
be fine. Like hers would be fine though. I feel like hers would be cold. I don't know how it'd be, but
her profile would be nice.
I'd swipe right on Angela. Trying to think who else female. Madam C.J. Walker. You think she would have the most stunning nigga? I don't even know. I'd be
Stunning.
scared. I'd be. Oh my gosh! Could you imagine? Would she be
She'd be
sitting?
stunning, bro.
Bro, she would be like, you know how people be on the yachts, and they have a whole bunch of people with them and shit. She'd be like that. She'd be like on the yacht. She have a bunch of people with them. She'd be like Stephon Diggs out there and Cardi B, and she have like
Minus the
people
pink
with her.
stuff.
Minus the pink stuff. She'd have like people with her, like I don't even know like who was really getting it popping back in the day. Like,
She would have her homegirls with her. That's those old pictures of her in the
yeah,
car stunting. They look like just her, either business partners or women that helped her, with her businesses, or just friends. But it looked like a group of girls. One of them's really doing their thing, and we are stunting
do you think people, if we time travel back to 1865, like as a population, how do you think people would do?
as a like. Take our population currently, we all are in 1865.
Yeah, and put them all back.
So we still
We can't take nothing with
we
us. We can only take our bodies. Like we can't take nothing with us.
are we under the rules of that time?
Yeah,
Because that means civil war
yeah,
is on the horizon. If I'm pretty sure
right,
we only not even 100 years past the start of the Declaration of
right.
Independence.
1776. Yeah,
So this is something I heard in my early 20s that has stuck with me. You become what the world expects of you. So I think everybody would try and do the same stuff. I ain't saying it would happen, especially if our generation has our mindset we do.
yeah.
But if we go back to that time, they're gonna try to do it. This is a little conspiratorial cornerish, but like, you ever seen those time travel movies where they try and change it and they end up making it the same or even worse? Or
Yeah.
they're the reason that the thing happened because they tried to change it?
Hmm.
Like that, where it's like history don't want to be changed.
That's crazy. I fuck with that.
Do we even really have a choice?
I fuck with that. Red drink debates. What's the best red drink? Kool-Aid, Big Red, Hawaiian Punch, Mountain Dew Code Red.
I'm gonna stop you right there. It's Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid. That's why I was jealous of B Fines that day. He was making some while
I
we
was
were
too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was too. It made me think about like Marcus. Like, what have you done? Have you been gentrified?
right. I ain't had no Kool-Aid and I don't know how long. The only thing I can say is when I make mine, it's sugar filled. So I know that's not healthy. So it's probably a good thing I stopped.
Black inventions. I'll
I'll
go
be
ahead.
on this shit. I just said although I'll be on this, but
Be on that shit.
whatever.
Yeah. Black inventions we cannot live without.
Where do we start from?
Jazz.
We know that birthed so many genres, subgenres. It would be ugly out here in the music world without jazz. It would
Thank
be
you.
ugly.
Glad you agree. Peanut butter. Can you live without it?
I do love me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich when I was a kid. Shit, I could eat two of them for dinner with some milk. Them Ritz peanut butter crackers, peanut butters and bananas. But if it was taken off the earth, I wouldn't completely panic. I'd be like, dang, that's messed up. But it's not something that I'm gonna lose my mind over.
When they say,
Pizza,
oh, pizza. Okay. Wow.
That's just want to give you an example of something that
Wow.
like,
So you're
what
Italian
y'all
now.
mean pizza's gone? Exactly. It's messed up. I'm sorry, y'all.
Crazy. Don't mention pizza. Don't mention pizza till past midnight. I don't want to hear that shit. Neck bones. Neck bones. That's crazy.
I I
Traffic light.
don't traffic light. I was thinking about that when you first said that. We definitely wouldn't be able to function before that. It was kind of the Wild West with it. Just whoever got there. I will say is if it was never invented, we would have had to come up with a different way to control traffic. I'm glad that that was invented. We can't live without, let's say, a system of controlling traffic.
Nice. Good job, shit. You completed it.
At least I passed one part. I know I failed y'all on the quiz.
All right, I guess we'll give them a quick rundown. Juneteenth, observed annually on June 19th, commemorates a day in 1865 when enslaved African Americans in Galveston, Texas, were finally informed of their freedom, more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. It stands as the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States and has grown into a powerful symbol of black liberation, resilience, and ongoing pursuit of justice. 2021, Juneteenth was officially recognized as a federal holiday. It's the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the end of slavery in the United States. It's a time to, and if anyone wants to know, like, what do we do on it? It's a time to reflect on the enduring struggle for freedom and equality and to honor the resilience, achievements, and contributions of African Americans throughout history. Bam.
I know that just simply that ruffles a lot of feathers, but it is what it is.
So celebrating from the black struggle to the black freedom of, I mean,
And this
how we,
real quick.
yeah, go ahead.
So let me just say, I'm glad for everyone that celebrates it that it's a national holiday. And if you don't celebrate it, you get you a day off. Some people, good for you. If it wasn't established as a national holiday, Black people were still celebrating it regardless. So, to the people that get upset about it being a national holiday and say, "Oh, DEI, DEI again," like you're wrong. Like, we didn't go around. Black people fight for a lot of stuff. We didn't fight to make, and not that I know of. I didn't see any black people like this needs to be a national holiday. We celebrate it regardless. If you did, if you didn't, cool, whatever. But so to just try to make it this thing where they whined and got their way again. No, we didn't. We were celebrating regardless. I don't want black people to take this the wrong way. I feel like it was something given to us almost like what do we call the Angela Bassett award that
The
she got? Honorary Oscar.
Yeah, it's like an honorary.
It's like that almost. I feel like it's like, all right, let's, it was, I feel like the last 10 years has been a lot of racial tension. And there was something to like, well, let's try and do this. And it's just like, okay, like cool. You making it a federal holiday didn't change anything on our end. So that's all I got. Maybe I didn't articulate myself well enough, but hopefully somebody got the point what I'm trying to say.
Ain't nothing to say back to that. We gonna do what we gonna do. Now, emotions, they come and go. Real niggas, we stay in this hoe.
Let
So,
me write
yep.
that down. My next song.
Yeah, we can start getting into your shit. So, local, harrowing I-65 overpass crash. Did you see that? A semi-truck fireball on I-60
Yes.
near downtown ended dramatically as an Arkansas driver jumped 20 feet from his truck as it's hanging over, dipping down, looking like it's about to fall. He just opens the door and jumps out that bad boy.
I saw his interview. He was on there just talking about it. I forgot the stuff he was saying, but that's especially if you see the pictures, you're like, oh, somebody died. Just being honest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nope. So
Crazy. Number two. Now, me and you have talked about Harvard and Trump, and for some reason, this administration's infatuation with minorities and access to education. So, tuition access under legal fire. The U.S. Justice Department has sued Kentucky, challenging a policy that grants undocumented high school graduates in-state college tuition. Governor Beshear clarified it was enacted by the Council of Post-Secondary Education, not his administration. So, like I just said, doesn't there seem to be like a tension between education access and okay, the current administration's attitude on immigration, isn't this the intersectionality for them in a way of, okay, we can't, you know, cut off your education access, but we can cut off your resources to education to minorities, specific minority group.
Without saying it, doing it without saying it, and loophole type stuff.
Yeah,
Almost
loophole his way to the result he's looking for.
right. That happens a lot.
We need to find someone who's like a student advocate or like a university admin. See what they think of these things. I don't need someone like getting in trouble. But if they're free and want to give their professional perspective on it. Number 3, governor's preschool push and party swap. I'm not going to do the party swap. Universal pre-K update. Governor Beshear is campaigning hard for universal preschool, citing economic and academic benefits both, while GOP legislators remain skeptical.
Universal preschool, like all preschool does
And
the same stuff.
yeah, and maybe access to it as well. Access to it. Because not everyone has that. Like we just talked about a county last week that didn't have that. So I don't know if this is his efforts in trying to even, them eastern Kentucky counties don't have as many resources as we do here. So they may not have that. And some counties we know for sure do not have
So
any.
basically making it a grade almost. You know what I mean? Like
Adding it to
like
our education
it's
system.
where your education starts officially, not just, oh, did you go to pre-K? It's like, no, we all went to pre-K because that's where it starts.
Right.
Like that. Okay. Um, I do think it's important. The earlier you can get your child to start to socialize with other people besides you or their parents, I think that's very important
To
for
the
the
growth.
child themselves, for their
Yeah.
growth. It gives, I know this is a thing where parents of kids that age, sometimes they need a break. Let's just be real. So, official child care where you don't have to worry, it's like, no, everybody goes to pre K. So, there's a few different reasons why, but to make it short, I would be in favor of that.
I agree with everything you said, so I ain't even gonna say nothing. Number 4, actually. Paducah's remote worker incentive. Paducah is offering nearly $6,500 to remote workers who relocate, including internet subsistence and cultural perks to reinvigorate its art-driven economy. Excuse me.
What place again? I'm sorry.
Paducah, Kentucky.
Okay, Paducah. Okay, that's down in western corner of Kentucky, right?
Yep, before you get down to Memphis, right outside Memphis.
So they paying you to come there to relocate there?
Yeah, if you like work remotely, like just come here and live here, 6,500.
That ain't bad. Shit, 6,500 yearly, right?
No, just one time 6,500.
Oh, 60. See, I'm thinking 65,000. 6,500?
Yep.
Y'all gonna have to up y'all's prices. Yeah, I mean,
10 racks?
we talking about, this is what's throwing me off about it, is that it's a one-time payment. So if we talking one-time payments, that's gonna have to be 50. For a lot of people, that'd get them ahead for right now. You know what I mean? Where it'd be like, all right, I'll go there. Then that'll be the first layer of my life built up already. But a one-time payment of $6,000, that ain't enough for me. And I already live in Kentucky. That one thing alone, like, cool if you wanted to move there for the job, nice little bonus on top of that. But
Right.
that by itself won't do nothing. Won't drive anyone there. So
I'm with you on that. And then last local shit, sports. Shout out to Louisville Cardinals baseball team making it all the way to the Final Four.
yep.
After eventually losing to Coastal Carolina, who has won 26 straight games in a row.
Fire.
So good luck, LSU. Good luck. And ironically, today I
Uh,
was driving and I saw on the back of a car a U of L sticker and a Coastal Carolina sticker, like their kids, but one of their kids went to both, or their kids, blah blah. And I'm just like, how ironic is that?
nah, them niggas was lying, bro. He just went and got him a sticker just
Okay,
so
I
he
just want
can
to make
look
sure.
like
I just literally want to make sure. I'm
that.
like,
Get
I've
out of
never
here.
have. When have you ever seen a Coastal Carolina sticker on the back of
I
anything?
mean, literally not once.
Okay, just want to make
Not
sure.
not in Louisville,
First
Kentucky.
day I've ever seen it, and it just so
Like
happened it
I
was the
don't
day.
know.
You know these niggas shooting fireworks.
I definitely do. About Coastal Carolina on college football 25. I played with Liberty. That's my dynasty team. And Coastal Carolina is their rival.
Of
So let
course,
me just say that I have beaten them by like 100 points before. So got a little pre revenge. I had it on varsity though, so that's I took it up. I took the level up, but when I started playing on varsity. I beat them like 124-14 or something like that.
it's
Like
crazy that
something
score 14. That's crazy. I don't even know
right.
why you're crazy.
Like, and I was mad about them 2 touchdowns. I was.
I would.
Hikes point shit. Be busting teams and be mad because they scored a touchdown. I do have one local. It's kind of funny actually.
All right, my
So,
last sport one. I was gonna say if it's not sport,
nope,
my
it's not.
last. Did you see? It says Olympian and thrower Jaden Ulrich placed fourth in shot put and seventh in discus at the NCAA championships. Earlier, she recorded the second longest NCAA discus throw ever and a University of Louisville record.
Shout out to her. The only reason I honestly know is because I follow the Go Cards page on IG, and they post about her a lot. Not big in a bad way, but I mean that's a big
Nice.
girl.
Yeah, she's solid.
She look athletic. Light
Right.
skinned girl.
Yeah, she does look athletic though, and that's the thing about like people who probably look at them just like they're big and they just throw their weight around. No, they don't. They snap their weight. You gotta watch the way they move. These are people who really get busy. Like if they was offensive linemen and shit, like from
Right.
pre-snap position to hands on you, they really get busy real quick, and they can really snap that motion into an explosive, first step,
Quick
first
twitch.
move. Yeah, and quick and quick to twitch. People who are relatively big, you can't do nothing with them. Like it's like a fat boy who knows how to fight. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Fat boy
Got
who's quick
footwork.
and know how to fight. Good luck. You just hope he gets tired, but he's gonna get tired
That's
on
it.
you. He's gonna get tired
That's
on you.
it. So, but no, shout out to her. Like, and she's not a senior yet, is she? I feel
I
like
don't,
she's
I don't think so.
she got she got still more time to develop in college.
And break that record. There you go, Sade. Snap them hips. Snap.
I wonder what you gonna. I wonder what you gonna put that before on odd context.
Something with Glizzy got. Nah, it's gonna be too much.
No, for they gonna be like, "What are y'all on there talking about?"
All right, I'm done with mine.
Let's start with the my one local thing. So I posted this. Looks like
Right.
her name is Tiandra T Marie on Facebook. She asked AI, maybe Chat GPT, I don't know which AI, to make fun of Louisville. And it came up with 12 different things. Some of them are pretty interesting, though, are funny. Number one, the city that can't decide if it's the South or the Midwest. Like, do y'all want sweet tea or ranch dressing with that confusion? That's what it
Both.
says.
Thank you. Shut the fuck up, Chappy T. Let me enjoy my shit.
Number two, y'all pronounce Louisville like your mouth just gave up halfway through. Louisville, Louisville, Louisville. Sound it out, baby. You almost had it.
That's funny for someone without a mouth.
Number
Fountain.
three, traffic on the Watterson be acting like we got LA problems with Lexington Energy. Sir, why is there gridlock and a possum crossing at the same time?
I just talked to you about that. I saw a turtle cross the
Right.
road, get ran over. I saw a deer and 3 babies crossed the road, and then I saw 50 ducks cross the road on Westport in traffic. Shit's crazy. Juneteenth,
Right.
baby. Keep going.
Like he said, it's crazy. Number four, the whole city shuts down for Derby like it's a national holiday. People skip and work to wear oversized hats and watch horses run for 2 minutes like they won the lottery.
Okay, so like real quick, am I a horse? Like other people are off, but I worked, and the day's about me.
Right. Right.
I'm serious,
I,
dude.
that didn't
I'm not,
that didn't do nothing.
I'm not messing with you, nigga.
We gotta make our we gotta get Warren. Right, hitting the camera. I can't afford to hit mine, but uh we gotta get Warren to fight back with this shit. Get his AI to roast Chat GPT.
Fucking
It'll be a bunch of ones and zeros or something.
yeah, and
Right.
they'll draw.
What is this?
This is what they'll look eventually
Yeah,
look like.
right, bro. That's actually top tier.
Top tier AI troll. What is
Yes.
this? Nigga computing. What is this, nigga?
So number five, every part of town got beef with each other. East End thinks they in the Hamptons. West End keeps receipts. South End still mad about something from '89. And downtown just gentrifying quietly. Not on Juneteenth.
Not today, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Not on Juneteenth.
But my ancestors step into that AI, nigga. Ancestors,
Right.
and
It's
nigga.
this shit up.
It's not a regular AI today. It's not artificial, nigga. It's ancestral, nigga.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Number 10. The Ohio River looks like it holds secrets, regrets, and probably a few scooters from 4th Street Live. Let's be honest. We're one chemical spill away from becoming Gotham City.
Oh,
All
didn't see
right.
that coming. Did not see that coming. Could you imagine the catfish after a toxic spill? Nigga, that's Godzilla.
That's Aquaman, goddammit.
My
Mm,
nigga, I was
shit.
down. Nigga, I was down by the river, nigga. I saw this big. It would look like a Scooby Doo episode. Niggas be looking silly.
Right. With just a fish head with some legs.
They're talking about run me that shit, nigga.
Crazy.
For the
Now
worms that
you gotta tell niggas you got robbed by a fish.
and he said, I'm looking for big worm, nigga. What? I would be so confused.
Number 11. Let's talk about the weather. You'll need a hoodie, flip flops, and an umbrella in a single day. That ain't 4 seasons. That's meteorological whiplash.
All right, yeah. And also the river protects us from a lot of bullshit that you see other people get. So how about you shut the fuck up?
Number 12. Our biggest flex is Muhammad Ali, and rightfully so. But after that, it's like Papa John's and the hot brown. Okay.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Don't do Papa John like that.
Hey.
Yeah, we ain't gonna tell him
We,
why.
hey, hey. Yeah,
Follow us for more though. We might try to get Papa
exactly.
like for real. Like niggas to be look, niggas be like
Hey,
hey,
they don't.
niggas be like they don't I swear. That's why I'm like we ain't even try to flex. We just ain't even try to say nothing for real. That's the best way to do it. What the fuck you didn't know about Papa John? Alright. Alright.
Yeah. If you're interested in that list, let me know. I can send it or we can post it. I thought it was pretty entertaining when I seen it. I was like, damn, he's
I like
Chat
it.
GPT trying to go tough on us. All right. Let's go. We're gonna go more serious, work our way back to the funny or good, like we usually do. Let's start with this one. Usually my top story is I'm gonna take you down to the valley, but we're gonna travel back up to the mountaintop together. So they recently found dead babies in Ireland. Now listen to this. In a small town named Tuam, County Galway in Ireland, a septic tank of over 700 dead babies was uncovered. The tank is on land that was connected to a home for unwed women that was run by Catholic nuns. The name of the establishment was Bon Secours Mother and Baby Home. It got demolished in 1971. Today, this tank is surrounded by a an apartment complex. So yeah, they recently found that home for unwed women. They would take women's babies from them, put some of them up for adoption without like permission from the woman. And then a lot of the dead babies were found in this septic tank. It was a the article referred to it as a cesspool run by run by Catholic nuns. So sometimes the religious people be some of the worst. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
You masquerading and cosplaying as somebody who's living a path that leads most like the God in which you praise, and you dedicate your life to that shit, and that's what you do. I just be thinking like your God ain't the same as mine, and we ain't going to the same place when all this is over. And if we do,
There's no way.
like that's what I'm saying. Like even if I go to hell because you and I'm going there, you know what I mean? I don't think we in the same parts. Nigga, you might be in. You feel me? Like that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
So yeah, that's what we'll start with. Let's work our way out of this. We got some more technological advances. You know, I love those.
Why Batman be doing shit like it, like beating up like a nigga over 3'5"? Like go back and go look up like the genealogical like lines of the people who work there and just abuse them, abuse them.
Right.
Like why you gotta go for the neighborhood drug dealer, knowing that the niggas who's really doing crime in your neighborhood, Batman, like big crime, is not those niggas.
You
Go
know
after them.
that.
And you have so much money. If you know that they're selling drugs because they don't have resources, why don't you just set up some type of job initiative? I'd be perplexed.
Are you good?
Man, get you some big and lazy Crocs, man. Big and lazy. I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna order me. I'm gonna order
How
me.
you a big stepper and you ain't got these Crocs? That's what
Man,
you got.
get you some lemon pepper big steppers, man.
Lemon pepper big steppers.
Yeah.
My man's bigandlazy.com. My man's the brands.
But for real, they said that Batman could lose all his powers if he was audited by the IRS. I thought that was an interesting phrase. I don't know.
While capitalism's gonna take him down. Crazy
Yeah,
boy.
basically. All right, let's move to technological advances. I got two of them for you today. And I actually think one, I'm not sure where these scientists are. The other is a university here in the States. So, first, replaying your dreams. You ever wanted to remember a dream or see it played out more? Okay, well, it's on its way, let's say. So let me read what I got for you. Scientists have developed a headset that can decode and reconstruct dream visuals using AI and fMRI, that's functional magnetic resonance imaging, brain imaging. This technology allows for the recording and potential playback of dreams by analyzing brain activity during sleep. While still in early stages, this breakthrough offers exciting possibilities for neuroscience and dream research. This is how it works. AI algorithms analyze the fMRI data to identify patterns associated with specific visual elements within a dream. By matching these patterns to a database of images and concepts, the AI can reconstruct a visual representation of the dream, potentially allowing for playback. While the technology is still being refined, it has shown promising results, with some studies achieving around 60 to 70% accuracy in predicting and reconstructing dream content. How you feel about that?
Possible, maybe. Okay, so we do AI with the script, right? Right. Like once our shows, and it fucks up a lot of shit on us. It gets a good amount right, but it fucks up a lot. So I give it like a 60 to 70%, like on that tip too. The AI they're offering has to be way ahead of what they're giving us, which wouldn't surprise me. Who's the scientist? SpongeBob?
I don't know. The article that I looked up didn't say the scientist, and I didn't go digging further than what I did.
We need to save this question for Dr. Lauren Flaherty.
For
I
sure.
already marked the clip, so I'm good. Me personally, I'm good.
Stay out my head.
Stay out my shit, bro. I'm good. Appreciate it though. I appreciate the offer.
We're gonna do it to you anyway.
That's what I figured. Oh, and then my conspiracy corner part is that, like, like, is that why they want 5G? Like, is that why they like Bluetooth and shit, so they can like scan, the room and scan us and have all this and that? They couldn't do it without it. Is this part of the 5G technology upgrade? Nigga, I can get fuck that, nigga. I can get your dreams, nigga.
You can't get nowhere without us. We Freddy Krueger now.
That's silly. That's silly. Is there a prophet being born? That's silly. Next thing you know, go live with your dreams, bro. As soon as you go to sleep, bro, go live, bro. Go live,
Never
bro.
turn the live off. So this brings me to the show The Feed, the FEED. If you ain't ever watched that show, go check it out. I mean, it's implanted in their head. Their eyes are the camera, and they're
Yep.
always recording like you're online at all times. So
there we go.
that'd be a good show to check out. We
Then
done
you can
gave
just
y'all some gems.
commoditize people. People are just commodities at that point, right?
Yep. Especially if you're a celebrity or you're always, you got money, so you're always seeing all this nice stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We done gave y'all some gems on shows too and movies. Inception, Interstellar, The Feed. I forgot it was a few other shows we had talked about.
Baby
But
Boy 2.
baby that AI shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all already familiar with Black Mirror. There's one that I wanted to bring up last time I forgot. It's called Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams. Philip K. Dick was like a writer, author.
Oh, Electric Dreams, yeah. On Amazon.
That's another one. It's on that Black Mirror tip. You know what I mean? Just that same type
It
of
definitely
feeling
is.
vibe.
Definitely is. If you want more, there's your more.
You got Twilight Zone. You know what I mean? So there's plenty. The new and old version. So,
Right.
all right, let's move on to Drexel University. Drexel University researchers are developing micro-sized robots called microswimmers that can be controlled by magnetic fields to perform tasks like targeted drug delivery and even surgery inside the body. These
No,
micro robots, yeah, I mean nanobots basically.
that's
These
crazy.
micro robots, which can be magnetically linked to form chains, can be controlled to move through fluids, decouple and move independently, and then reconnect. They can also clear clogged arteries and prevent future blockages. So that sounds like the nanobots that from when I was a teen I was hearing about. Like, yeah, these nanobots will be able to do this and that. And I mean, that's what that sounds like to me.
Nanobot technology, man. Remember when we had an iPod Nano? Like, how far times come? I don't know, man. We just get to live in the times where we get to watch this shit just happen so fucking quickly and so efficiently. I can see how our parents was like, well, shit, we didn't even have phones. And now, y'all know how to work smartphones so easily. It's like we don't know no different and shit like that. It's gonna be the same way with nanotechnology.
Back in
Like,
my day,
back in my day, we barely remember iPod Nano, remember iPod, and they're gonna be like, "What's an iPod?"
right.
So it's crazy.
All right. This one, I like this one. We don't necessarily go hard on this person, but we keep it real about what we feel about this person. And sometimes people can't distinguish the two. If they've heard some of the stuff we said, they might call us haters, even though we're not trying to be haters. We're just trying to tell you how we feel about it, or her, I should say. I am talking about Angel Reese. This latest move she done did, I like it. I like this move.
Me
So,
bound.
right. She, as y'all know, Angel Reese takes a lot of criticism.
And
Regardless of how you feel.
she takes a lot
Go
of
ahead.
hair pull too.
What you talking about?
You ain't see when they pulled her hair?
No.
Man, I'll let you get back into it. But hey, she went up for got her own. She got a me bound. Went up when a girl pulled her hair, and they called the foul. And as soon as she came down, she's like, the girl tried to put her hands on her, and it's like didn't mean to. And Angel Reese like is pushing her, and then another girl comes up and is like, "Watch out!" And Angel Reese pushes her. And then Tina Charles, as Angel McCautry is quoted, her old ass, "What you gonna do at 40?" Tried to run up on Angel, or tried to run up on Angel Reese. And yeah, this just started a whole, a whole back and forth and this and that. Angel Reese was serious though, and I'm like, I feel you. Like,
No, for
stop,
real.
stop pulling on somebody's hair, nigga, before I knock you the fuck out. As a
No,
dude,
straight up.
like, what the fuck?
So
So
I'm gonna have to look that clip up because I didn't see that. But we all know she takes a lot of criticism, and that could be agreed upon whether you like her. Damn. Whether you like her or not, she does take a lot of criticism. She's usually criticized for missing layups and securing her own rebounds. On the podcast, this was some time ago. The podcast Club 520, we know, Teague now. One of them originated the term me bounds. And when the internet got a hold of that, the term solidified and it's used usually when people speak about Reese. So recently, she went on TikTok. She announced that she was going to capitalize on that hate, and she filed a trademark for the term "me bounds."
so smart,
The
so smart.
trademark application was filed on Saturday by her team with the United States Patent and Trademark Office under the goods and service category, meaning if approved, apparel with the signature phrase could potentially be coming soon.
I want it.
So no, that's next level, like thinking.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. See how drama makes them so much money? Why should we be so mad about the drama? It comes with the territory, see, but you got to capitalize it into something.
Right. Whether good or bad, if it's something to do with you, hey, that's how you capitalize on it. So, regardless how you feel about her as a basketball player or as a person, that's smart. Come on. Come on.
It's crazy how much perspective drives reality, and reality doesn't drive perspective. Just a thought. It's like your 2025 going back to 1865 deal. You do what's expected of you.
Right.
You live in this perspective bubble. You don't live in your real bubble, and that's why people are so depressed and this and that. And talked about Dr. Flaherty. Like, a lot of people don't get to do what they always wanted to do as a child, and this and that, and blah blah blah.
Right.
Just thought.
So, shout out to Angel Reese.
Shout out to Angel
Let's move
McCallstreet. They was
to
destroying her in the comments. Absolutely destroying her. Why are you gonna talk
on her.
about her? Talk about. She did a podcast with two white chicks. I'm like, Angel, jump on our shit, nigga. You gonna
Yep.
drop a song, nigga? Jump on our song, nigga. What are you doing, nigga? We can jump.
Come
We can
back
do the
home.
song. Come on, bro. So
I even got you as a thumbnail on one of our videos.
I'll put you a thumbnail on this whole fucking episode. You come back and do that shit. Give you a thumbnail for a month.
Let's move to wrestling. That's one of my passions. If y'all haven't noticed yet,
What's Jey Uso been up to? What's Moxley been up to? What's Triple H been up to?
we're gonna get to Moxley. We're
Yeah,
gonna start
random names. I'm glad one stuck.
right, but we're gonna get to Moxley. Let's start with WWE. Jey Uso lost the World Championship to Gunther.
Gunther's
Already,
ugly. He said already. He said already.
Bro, it was like a 50 something day reign, bro. Like,
That's
and
crazy.
Jey Uso beat Gunther for it, and then he beat him back. Like, so.
I guess you're right, because that was the night he went down to Nashville after he won it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
This we ain't gonna break off into this. I just want to mention it. MVP, who is a manager slash wrestler over at AEW, used to be in
Right.
WWE, said that Triple H doesn't know how to book black talent, basically non-white talent, because Jey Uso ain't exactly black, but you know what he means, So
Well, if he grew up off of the Vince McMahon like tree in order to gain access to the power that he has, even if he did have it, he wouldn't even show it until now.
right.
Like, just hypothetically. So I'm just like, yeah. And if you've never done it and you're not good at it, I can see how you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, yeah, duh. Like, that's not his fault necessarily.
Right. That's how he was taught.
It's the whole organization.
The system.
Yeah, it's the system over the person.
But like I said, this ain't about that. I just wanted to mention that. So Uso loses the world title to Gunther. Gunther has been, he cut a promo the other day on Raw. He's like in the ring saying he's talking shit to Seth Rollins, kind of, because Seth Rollins got that money in the bank. that briefcase you see over my head. And so he's like, go ahead and come out here. I hear the rumblings that you're going to come for me, this and that. But Seth Rollins' music didn't hit. This other guy's music hit. It is Goldberg. Goldberg's music hits. He's 58, by the way.
My Goldberg. Probably still built like a backyard pit, but still like
Right. But
that's it. That's it. What them hips do, nigga? No, well,
I
that's
didn't
that's,
I didn't
oh, that's definitely not.
I didn't come on here to shit on Goldberg, so I'm just going to tell
No,
you,
no,
what I got.
yeah, ain't no reason shit on Goldberg. Like I don't gotta go on my way to
There
go.
we got plenty, but we ain't here to do that right now. So he's returned. Goldberg has returned. He's set to face Gunther at Saturday night's main event on July 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. Goldberg is from Tulsa, Oklahoma, but he was a cornerstone in WCW back in the day. And
Yeah.
WCW was it was based in Atlanta. So
Oh,
that crowd's gonna go crazy.
Was Dusty in WCW
He might have spent some time.
before over?
I know it was for sure in NWA. NWA kind of WCW was NWA's little brother, so he might have been in there for a little bit.
Code. So I'm just trying to figure out where Raheem came from.
That was because he got the black wife.
I already know, but he found her in Atlanta, so that's why I'm like, did his daddy put him on the game? I don't know.
Right, right.
He put him on
They
that
said
black dust. He put him on that black dust.
on that picture I sent you, it said Cody Raheem rose before he cut his dreads. I was like, y'all ignorant, bro.
With it,
Y'all right.
I fuck with Cody Rhodes for some reason. Like not even him wrestling, him personally.
Right.
And then the wrestling comes after. But yeah, I feel like he's even like more of like we would like him more if we just got to see him. You know what I'm saying? Just on his
talk
shit.
to him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I agree. But according to the merchandise, like the shirt that Goldberg was wearing, and I ain't been on Shop WWE, but I'm sure it's on there. This seems to either be his last match or his last run. So I'm not sure if this is his retirement match, which if it
we about to send
is
him off.
with the championship,
No. But we're gonna send him
so he
off.
gonna lose. So he gonna lose his retirement match, is what you're saying. How do you book it?
Is this his first one? Is this his first one in a long time? His first match? I could see you getting a 2-fight deal. That would scare me more than a one. But a 1 fight, like he's 58. What we doing?
This is how they work their way out of stuff like this. Right on the 2-fight deal, how they do the first fight ends in disqualification. Nobody loses officially. Gunther, he's getting beat up and decides to give Goldberg a low blow, and ref calls for the bell. When that happens, a disqualification, the champion retains the belt. So that's a way to book yourself out of something like that, is to have it in that way. And then, all right, we need a follow up at SummerSlam, and then that will be like the grand finale, unless they give him the championship and then he goes on the 5-match run to end his career. I don't know if it's, like I said, his last specific match or his last run.
That's hard for me to believe, Rashad. That the matches are going to be worthwhile if he is. It scares me now. You say something like that, like I'm more comfortable with the 2 match.
Right.
I don't know.
Let's get him in, get him out.
You're right. You're more the expert than me, but it feels weird. Like you just can't serve me a number one Goldberg. Like I'm gonna need a side and I'm gonna need a drink with that. So if that means I keep telling new school, old school, bring back the OGs, have an Avengers fight for the fate of wrestling. Triple H, The Rock, nigga, bring them all back. I want to see them all lined up, nigga. You feel me?
Triple H can't wrestle no more.
A lot of them niggas
condition.
can't. You got him. What's your boy with the neck we just talked about?
Bret Hart can't wrestle.
Bret Hart. Who else? It was
Kurt
Bret
Angle.
Hart. Kurt Angle. I forgot about Kurt. So you can't really do it like how you would want to type shit. With Cena being so young, Cena's part of the old heads technically, right? So with
Yep.
Cena being
I
so
would put
young,
him
you
up
could
there.
probably stretch. You could probably along with that kind of deal. But
All right.
it would start with John Cena. It would start with it would end with John Cena on the old heads, and it would start with Roman Reigns on the. Does that sound about right?
That's like leading the charge for the new heads and John Cena, the last of the old heads. Him and
It'd be
Randy
perfect.
Orton.
Oh, that'd be tough. They'd be tough. I'd love to watch Randy Orton RKO every new school nigga in the world.
I guess
They
CM Punk too. CM Punk. It's
CM
I
Punk
mean,
is
that's
old, or is he old school? I guess so.
he's
I
he would
I mean,
identify more with that.
technically he is, but
hmm
he still rests. I feel like he would switch up, go
He's
heel. He would go heel and then be on the young cats because
and
he'd
be
be
like,
like,
I
"No,
want
I'm
to
still."
lead them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Stop. That is so CM. That is so CM Punk. I'm the leader. Like, bitch, Roman Reigns is out here. Bitch, who the fuck needs you
Right.
to lead? It's not the same, but it's like Cyborg. Like, I mean, cool, but we got Superman.
Like Superman's here,
And Wonder Woman's probably better than you too. Like, I'm
for
sorry,
sure.
Cyborg. Like, I'm just keeping it a butt.
For
So,
sure.
yeah.
All right. Let's move over to AEW. You gave us a little preview about
Mock.
the mocks. We're bringing back the figure of the week.
This is the
This
most
is
we
a
talking
two
about
pack,
you white boy on Juneteenth. That's dirty.
with
The mock.
MJF and Moxley, but we focusing on Moxley. So
All right, Mox.
Mox is being sued in real life. This isn't
Gosh,
storyline by
gosh,
a
Mox.
former yes, yes, by a former AEW cameraman for assault and battery. This took
What?
place at a live televised.
What?
Yeah.
He's not gonna win this one unless he's working third
So
party and he's not working under AEW. I don't see this one going well for the cameraman. I'm sorry.
So listen, this took place at a televised live AEW show. The video, which happened in 2023, it shows Moxley pushing the cameraman Christopher Dispenza over, and this is you can go on YouTube and find this. Dispenza says that this was not part of the script and that he has suffered real injuries to his neck and shoulder that required surgery. He's not only seeking compensation for his physical injuries, but also for mental and emotional distress. He was in a cage match with Omega, I believe. He's he needs a screwdriver, so he walks over to the cameraman who has the screwdriver in his back pocket, pulls it out, and then pushes him. Now, for us, let's say this happened in real life. Yes, it's fighting. Like me or you get pushed like he got pushed. Just, pushed over. We're gonna get up. It's gonna be what it is. I guess the cameraman, he's like, look, I don't train for this. I come to work to film, and that's it. And it wasn't like it was in the script. So yeah, I'm about to try to get my money out of it. I mean, he says he had surgery on it, so I don't know. I don't know.
In the script, they didn't
I've
approve. You run the risk of doing it yourself, and companies are quick to be like, "I didn't approve of that shit." So now you're liable personally. Yeah, it happens.
I don't know though. I feel like AEW will go to war for Mox. Mox is their
I know it's
dependable
their.
person.
I know he's their
During
iron.
the yep, during COVID, when there wasn't crowds and stuff, they put the belt on Mox. When CM Punk was in his trouble over at AEW, they put the belt on Mox. Like right now, he's on a run where AEW was like I've been telling you, getting shitted on by a lot. They put the belt on Mox, so I think they'll go to war for him.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's
It
crazy,
is.
but it happens, man. And that's the fine line. When somebody doesn't tell you to do something, you do it. Something happens from it. Now you're personally liable because blah blah. It happens all the time. Happens every day at a lot of businesses. So it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. It's just the fact that he's getting sued for it. I'll probably plea out.
Here, give him a couple of dollars.
Yep.
In
Cover
the
his medical expenses.
one final thing before our list. Complex put out their top 50 disc records of all time list. You
No, I
see
did not
that?
see that. No, I got to go look it up now.
Well, I got all 50 right here in front of me. I'll read I'll read 50 to 40, and then so I'll give you the bottom of the list, and then I'll give you the top 10 of the list. How's that? All right, let's start at number 50. 50 Cent Piggy Bank. Honestly, I remember the song, but I forgot who he was dissing.
Me too. I remember like his one diss, like he did about all the rappers and shit like that. But that's it.
What was that called? How to Rob. That's what the song was called.
Try to act like it incited violence against rappers and shit.
Number 49. Old heads or, real super rap fans, don't come for me. I don't know who this is. UNLV, Drag 'em in the River. All right, let's keep moving. 48. Pusha T featuring The Dream, Exodus 23:1.
It's been a long time since I heard that, so I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I don't remember who he
did listen to it, but I can't remember how impressed I was off the listen. I'm not going to you. Sorry, Pusher.
Number 47, MC8, Def Wish. Def is spelled DEF. I'm going to guess this is somebody on Def Jam. That's just a complete guess, but based on the spelling.
I bet so. I bet so. This one.
6, Chef G, No Suburban. Not hip.
Haven't heard it.
Not hip.
Not heard it, but I like Chef G, so interesting. Speaking of disses, and by Pusha T's single with the clips on his album is
Dissing Kanye
and Travis Scott.
I'm excited to see the clips back together and
Me
see
too.
Malice rapping again.
Me too. That shit's so hard.
That's how you get back to your roots after the world not necessarily does you wrong, but just when some weird shit happens, you get back to your roots.
So you said you happy to see it come out. So like yeah, you too.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, you too. Okay, everybody meet.
Oh, Mr. Me Too. Yes.
I got it. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good clip reference right there.
Yes.
Hit. Yeah, that motherfucker still hit today. That motherfucker still hit. Man, we grew up off some good music.
Pharrell? I mean,
that was automatic.
You got Pharrell as your producer. You was gonna be so disappointed if I didn't know who you was talking about.
I figured you would, though. I already figured you would. I was like, I just gotta give him enough rope to climb up.
All right,
that's hard.
45. I'm familiar with this one. This is fairly new relative to the list. Eminem with Kill Shot. This is MGK.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty good. Good.
I was listening to it yesterday, literally.
Oh, okay.
44, Nas Stillmatic Freestyle. It's been a minute since I heard it.
It's been a minute.
I would have to guess this and Jay-Z shit. If I had to guess anybody, this and Jay-Z shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm rocking with Nas. Sorry, Jay. Mark J is not like J. Cole. It has nothing to do with me. Or you.
Right. 43. Benny Siegel, Put Your Hands Up.
Okay,
but
Benny.
Let me couple that with number 42. Jadakiss. Fuck Benny Siegel freestyle. I feel like they petty for putting them by each other.
That's so petty, dog. That is so petty. Why would you put Meek Mill and Drake right beside each other?
For real.
Why would you put Michael
Meek Mill and then put back right? Why would you put Sugar Hill Gang and Cypress Hill by? I'm just playing out.
Right.
I don't know who they was beefing with. Back then.
Why would you put KRS-One and
who was he beefing with?
I can't even remember.
Cause he definitely had some beef.
He did. I can't remember who he is. Who's somebody I remember actually beefing? No, when we was kids. Like Lil Flip? No. Who was beefing with somebody?
Yo, you are you sure you ain't looking at the list? Cause listen, let's spin number 41. Number 41. 99 problems. Lil Flip ain't one. So it was a Lil Flip diss.
Just hate each other.
And then we're gonna stop at 40 and move to 10 after this. Number 40, Drake, Push-Ups, Kendrick diss. So
number 10.
Let's move down to the top 10.
That should have been like 50, but anyways, keep going. Put that over Jadakiss? And Benny's.
Right. And I think Kill Shit was better. If we're talking like since Eminem's more recently too. That's just my opinion.
That's crazy if y'all think that Drake's is harder than Eminem's. Mm-mm. Drake don't make good diss records. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Nigga,
Not in this
Eminem was.
last beef. I gotta give them back to back. Back to back, it might not have been a
That's what.
lyrical, miracle, but
Yeah, yeah.
it was just the timing, all of it. But this time around, he lost.
This is a point. Like people gonna be like, "Well, Killshot's not a better song," and I'm gonna be like, "That's not the point of a diss." The Drake's the only person in history who has tried to turn a diss into a profitable commodity. Like really, like he PG'd that.
And got beat at his own game, which is why he lost this beef. Like that to me is the number one reason. Like we can go for an hour about that, but you got beat at your own game
You
was
lost
my
at your
main
own
point.
game. That's crazy. Because you're just better player then. Because when you watch two teams with the same exact style play against each other, they're both trying to run fast pace, they're both trying to do this, they're both trying to do that, and the other team wins, that team's just better. They're just better. So take from that what you want. Top 10, though.
Top 10. Cannabis, second round knockout.
Okay. Good job, Cannabis. Top 10. I'm sure as a real hip hop head, it's like, he should be higher. Yeah, probably so.
Right.
But I need to see the rest of the list, though. Fuck LL Cool J.
Number 9. Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg, Dre Day.
Okay. Specifically just dissing the East Coast? I
I
guess
have to go
so.
back and hear that one to see
Yeah, I
who
guess
they're
this.
dissing.
Yeah, I think it's specifically just East Coast shit. Keep going.
We have another petty couple,
Uh oh.
a
Uh
petty
oh.
couple together.
Meek.
Number
Nah, it's not.
8. Number 8. You were on the right track. Drake, back to back.
Oh gosh. What's
But
numbers?
before you comment on that one, number 7, Pusha T, the story of Adidon.
Okay. Good job with that one. Good job. I like that. Okay. Not gonna
Number
debate.
6, Ice Cube, No Vaseline. A lot of people that I hear speak about this is considered that the best one ever, but it's number
Yeah,
6 on
at
this
least
one.
top, at least top five, at least top five. Really top three for a lot of people. Like you said, number one for a good amount of people too.
Now, no lie, this is the only one I don't recognize in the top 10 list. Artist or the song. EDP, The Bridge is Over. And I bet you that title sounds familiar. I think if I heard the song, I'd be like, okay, I've heard this. But off the top, I don't know. Let's keep it moving. Number 4. This is my number 1, but number 4 on this list, Nas Ether.
That was it. Remember you were like KRS-One?
That's it.
That's it. So it did come
Okay.
back around. I was wondering, so I gotta go back and watch it. That's KRS-One.
Okay.
You said number 2 is what?
Number 4, this
Or
is my number 1.
Okay.
Nas Ether.
Okay, I was wondering where that was coming. I figured it would be 3, but okay.
It's just so disrespectful.
I don't see how
I don't
people
need-
can diminish. I don't see the diminishing of Nas's work. Like I don't get that. Like you can say that Jay did a better
And I've
job.
heard both.
Right, but diminishing it, I'm like I don't see that. So
But they don't agree with me because at number 3, they got Jay-Z Takeover. So
no, I don't
that's
know.
what
It
they
just doesn't
got.
it doesn't get me going enough to be top 3 material.
It's a good song. It's a great song.
Not better than
I
No
choose
Vaseline.
Ether over it.
Impact. I would move that down to 5. Still choose Ether over No Vaseline.
Okay. So is The Bridge is Over getting moved out of your... Well, I guess we got to finish it.
I would have to listen to it, and it would probably be better than Jay-Z's. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I can't remember what was number 6, but I probably moved that above Jay-Z's too. Probably moved Jay-Z's probably
6 was
top
No
10.
Vaseline.
Yeah, I probably moved Jay-Z's out the top 10, like to top 10. I'm not gonna lie. I like Jay-Z, but he's another one where it's like,
I would put his between Story of Adidon and Back to Back.
sounds right to me. Sounds right to me. Shout out to my bros, Juice Daddy, Now they're two brothers. Juice Daddy. Go follow them on Insta. This is their poppy, pineapple, strawberry, cucumber, watermelon, and lime. And this one is their stepdaddy. Apple, celery, lemon, kale, ginger. It's a sweet with earthy taste. You can get orders from them online. You can pick them up. You can see them at the farmers market. They're at both the St. Matthews and the New Albany farmers market on Saturdays. Just tap in with them, man. Adidon, like maybe I wasn't culturally old enough to Jay-Z's like full impact on what he was saying and shit like that, but Story Adidon still is culturally more impactful to me.
Right. For the culture we were a part of. I mean, that was you got beat at your own game again.
That's the first time where
Of like
you're
uncovering stuff, you know what I mean? And just like kind of like I'm about to embarrass you.
first time you lost at your own game, boy.
All right. We're down to the top two. Number two, this is another one that a lot of people will say is their number one. Tupac hit him up.
Yeah, I don't blame people for having it in a top three at all. Anywhere in there.
Disrespectful, like just fuck all the. I'm taking my gloves off.
First off, iconic.
Right. Number one, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. And keep in mind before we respond, we're both Kendrick fans. You know, I would call myself a Kendrick fan. I don't know if that's number one.
It's not number one.
I don't think that's number one. I already told you mine was Ether regardless, but
I think Not Like Us is barely top 10 in comparison to that list. I put it.
My favorite one out of all this was Euphoria. That was
Me too.
that's the track
right,
I still listen to. Like
Euphoria is number one ever. That's number one ever.
Okay.
That's number one ever.
I'll put it at 2 for me. I'll put it at 2. I'm sorry. But
who's number one?
I don't blame you. Ether to me, like I don't know why.
Ether
maybe the
hit
time
him
I
up.
it's
Ether hit him up. Euphoria, no Vaseline.
That's your top 4. I mean,
that's my Mount Rushmore. Like I'm just gonna say that's my Mount Rushmore. Like
mine too.
What to say?
So, let me look through for a few notables.
And then that Quavo Chris.
What the fuck was that nigga saying? Bro, get out of here.
I have no clue.
You a bitch, nigga. It was, yeah. I don't even know.
You're a druggie, bro.
Crackhead ass nigga.
Yeah. Only no, you have hits after hit, bro. That's all you produce is hits.
Nice play on words, Quavo.
Shit.
Some notables throughout. Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick, Like That, number 17.
Recency bias is strong on this motherfucker.
Yeah. 20, Drake Family Matters. One of our favorites, 23, Kendrick Lamar, Euphoria.
It's number one.
It only got a top 25 ranking. And then let's see. We just talked about Cannabis with his top 10 disc. LL Cool J's Jack the Ripper got 24. Let's see. Rick Ross, Drake, and French Montana with Stay Scheming at number 29. They were all going at their own people. Drake specifically was going at Common.
It was over Serena Williams.
Yep. That was the crux.
Well, that ass will put a nigga. It would make me fight a nigga. Ass so fat, make me fight my nigga. Like, damn. What does that
31 K dot. Meet the Grams.
Okay. I agree. Top 25 for me, but I'll take it. Shawty Low T.I.
Gucci's on here. And it's called Truth. I think that was the Jeezy. It might have been the Jeezy one.
Oh, gosh. So Jeezy and make it.
That's Gucci number 19, actually. He got a top 20.
All right, Gooch.
36, Remy Ma with Sheether. Her take on
yeah.
To Nicki. So
Vegas Stallion.
She did not with who was she beefing with? I forgot. It was
Drake.
Nicki again, right?
Drake, and it was supposed to be Nicki. My sister said it was really Drake. I can't remember.
Okay. I'll trust her judgment.
Right, she's like,
yeah. If you want to see that, it's like I said, you want who?
She wants Tory Lane again. That's how big of a Meg fan she is. She said,
They
"Finish the
said,
fucking."
have you seen that picture? It's a meme where a dude's in jail about to get stabbed. They said, I don't know. They said in regards to the stallion or something. I don't know. They were saying basically like, Meg sent that.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, Rock Nation don't fucking play, man.
But yeah, if you want to see the full list, it's Complex's top 50 disc records of all time. So you can go to their site or whatever.
These, as my daughter says when she says this, these.
Like she Italian.
Yeah, Spanish or something.
That is all I got besides our top fives.
Speaking of on the music tip, speaking of feuds and whatnot, like I said, Pusha T versus Travis Scott, the new clip single "So Be It" reignites the beef. Pusha takes aim at Travis's loyalty. You got Jack Meat Singh apologizing to Drake. The Canadian politician faced heat for attending Kendrick Lamar's concert amid the feud, as we talked
Seen
about
that.
previously. Slick Rick returns beyond the album. His comeback reminds hip hop of the power of storytelling and old school influence. I really like Slick Rick, so if it would be very nice if he gave us a good project.
Mm-hmm.
Boss and the Hicks, Melon Chronic. That's hard. Melon Chronica.
Sounds good.
Melon Chronica. But Boss is teaming up with them to try to blend, not try, he's doing it. It should be out by right now, actually. It blends soulful vibes with electronic beats. Something I see local people like Dom Haley and people up in New York. I love the house scene right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting more and more into it the more I listen to the mixes. They'll slide and get somebody from NOLA making go-go music and slide him on the. I mean, this shit's hard, man. I think that's what the future is like in the black culture musically. That's what I think it looks like when you talk about getting niche, but it's like the
Mhm.
future of party music. Is what I'll call it. Where like
Yeah.
black people still control the social space, but it's inclusive of something even bigger, sound wise.
The subgenres make the mainstream. Like
Right.
what's mainstream now was some niche thing some years ago, and it just kept making its way up until it's mainstream. Then that's the sound. Then while that sound is mainstream, there's some underground subgenre that's slowly being
Well, yep,
refined until
yep, yep.
makes its way
And so
mainstream.
I think this is it. This is the future of you looking for the next subgenre to go big. Is this? You can do the most with it. You can party with it. You can chill to it. You can use it on a commercial. I just see it as the future. So I think if you want your kids to get into something, I'm telling you, get into this house blend. However, they can blend house with every other genre ever made. That's the future. So can't wait to hear what Boss got
Definitely check
going.
that out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's really it. We can get into our top fives if you really want.
Yeah. Let's do cow players.
I'll go first.
So
Starting out, top five John Calipari players. From Cali to Patty, this is where we at. Honorable mention, Patrick Patterson. Didn't want to put him on the list because I'm pretty sure he was a Gillespie boy. But I always liked Patrick Patterson, even when he was at Oak Hill. I remember watching him. Thought he was going to be really good and thought he'd be a good pro. And guess what? He ended up being both. So shout out to him. Number five. His is a random, I feel like. Malik Monk. Malik Monk. You never knew what was going to happen. You could go with a lot of people. You could go with a Rob Dillingham. You could go with, I really could have gone with Devin Booker. I really liked Malik. Could have gone with Bam or De'Aaron Fox around that time too. But Malik he was special. Number four, I couldn't stand him while he was at UK, but I mean, it's hard not to like somebody who's fucking bully and a bull in a china shop. And Julius Randle, because it felt like he would just ram in there, bounce off of everything, throw some shit up, and it would just go right in.
Yep.
Go right in. Lefty, played on some hell of a teams. But it was really the focal point offensively, like to run the offense through him in a way. So really enjoyed Julius Randle. Number three. Remember how much niggas was doing that shit? Like I'm like, niggas, that's not even a dance. That's not. Thank you.
The,
That's not a dance.
they did not. They ain't moving their body, ain't doing nothing.
Ain't doing nothing. Just I'm like, gosh, couldn't stand that. I really didn't like
Then
John
they
Wall.
called it the John Wall.
Yeah,
Right.
but then they did it. You know what pissed me off? You know what pissed me off? They did it in a way that emulated the shiz. That's what pissed me off the most. So it felt like you were stealing Louisville sauce and calling it Kentucky and selling it as Kentucky sauce. Like, and I ain't like that because no shiz, no. You feel me? I'm like, you niggas don't know shit, and then you niggas. We hear shit today. You Louisville niggas, it's really hard up in Lexington and shit like that. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is just artificial, just whatever. That's why I'm sending the Annabelle doll on your asses.
October 19th.
I'm putting a hex on Lex, nigga. So that's why I'm just like, I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie, like, I ain't like, cause we hitting the shiz hard at that time. It's 2010. Number 3, John Wall. Number 2, he would be my favorite, but when you hear my number 1, you'll see why. Tyler Eulis.
All right.
Tyler Eulis.
Yes.
He would be my favorite. I loved that little nigga, dog. I loved every.
Yep. He was
He will.
tough. In college, he
Man,
was tough.
he was good, man. It's really good. He was really,
We
really
would have loved him at U of L.
perfect.
Especially Patino. He
Point
loves.
guard. Gosh. Dude, he would have been a perfect transition from Edgar Sosa, or I said Edgar Sosa, Peyton Siva. Talking about Reigns, point guard Reigns. So, shout out to Tyler Eulis, number 1. D Rose.
Ooh, hey, I actually forgot about him.
D Rose.
I gotta make one adjustment, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even about to. I'm biting off you. I ain't even about to lie to you. I actually forgot about him. Yeah.
D Rose, but
So
he's got a new honorable mention.
right, somebody just got kicked off the list straight up. You mentioned D Rose. That's what happens. So that changes a lot of shit. D fucking Rose. So I'm gonna give it to you though with the D Rose edition right now. Mine is based on what they became and not necessarily at UK. So I want to preface it with that.
I already know who your number 1 is. Let's
Because
go.
I feel like yours is, and I like that because people like Tyler Eulis make the list, and we like Tyler Eulis.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. John Calipari players based on what they became. Honorable mention, who just got demoted, Evan Booker. I gave a little reason. Why they're at where they're at too. So he's a multiple All NBA teams, multiple All Star, Suns all time leading scorer, and he scored 70, 62, 59, and 58 points in different games. So that's you got scoring power. Number 5, Cat. Karl Anthony Towns, sassy ass.
Right.
He was a odd context in the future.
Okay.
He was a number 1 overall pick, rookie of the year, multiple All NBA teams, multiple All Stars. He won the 3-point contest in 2022. Center to do that, and he's second in T-Wolves scoring history. I could only guess that Kevin Garnett's first.
Got to be.
And then number 4, Marcus Camby.
Oh, I was wondering if he was going to get a non-UK player. Okay. Are you mad?
Yeah, right. He won Defensive Player of the Year in 2007, multiple all defensive teams, and he led the league in blocks 4 times. So he was a defensive.
And that's what Dikembe Mutombo in the league with him.
Like, right. He did
King
that.
Olajuwon, Shaq. Go down the list.
Number 3, Anthony Davis, an NBA champion, first overall pick, multiple NBA, all NBA teams, and all defensive teams. So,
and a gold medal winner.
He was. What do you say?
Gold medal winner.
Gold medal winner. NCAA champion.
And NBA champion. He got all 3.
Yeah.
I don't think he has an MVP.
AD, but. Right. That's about the only thing. I wouldn't. If anybody has some number 1 on their list, I ain't gonna be mad at you, AD. So number 2. This is tough. because you just introduced this man to me, and like I ain't get much time to think about this, but I'm gonna give it to y'all. Number 2, D Rose, MVP. Where Memphis? How far did they get in the tournament that year?
Championship lost to Mario Chalmers in Kansas in that shot.
Right, he was on a trajectory to be. I don't know. I don't know what his ceiling was gonna be before that injury.
Me either.
So you tell
Me
me.
either. He was
He
lightweight
was still going up.
changing the game.
So he could easily also be number 1. I ain't gonna be mad at you. The only reason I didn't is because I don't know how I forgot about him. I know Cal coached at Memphis. I went through all the schools. I don't know why he just didn't come up. So
Yeah, I thought about
number
that off the top of my
1, you was just probably like D Rose shit.
head.
What you
Yeah. D
mean?
Rose, nigga. Fuck you.
Number 1, I might get a little hate for this. I don't care. Shea Gilgeous Alexander, only because he's got the MVP. And they getting smacked right now, and I'm watching the score as we speak. But if he wins this championship, he's also the number 1 player on an NBA championship team. Nobody else on that list can say that. Not even AD. AD was led by LeBron, and that's fine. You still got you a championship. I'm just saying,
Right.
you got the MVP. You got the what else? I don't know. He swept a lot of shit this season, and then also to be um the best player on the championship team. It could if he doesn't win it, him and D Rose are 1A and 1B. With D Rose being 1A.
I got you.
Because you didn't win it.
Right.
But as of right now, he wins this championship. I mean, come on. Like people can't say that. That's not a small feat. So and just you got Fox, you got Bam. I mean, the man had fucking All Americans out the ass, 50 draft picks,
Literally.
like from Kentucky. So you got plenty to choose from, but that's my list.
It's absolutely insane.
Right.
And
Right.
I think Rashad's man Cal Witcher got drafted.
That's my guy. Me and Cal used to hang out a little bit while I was in college for the little bit of time I was.
They used to call him the White
He
Will.
actually
Not playing.
He introduced me to AD. Like I met AD. AD didn't say more than 2 words to me, literally, but I met him. Like, not at some event like in front of my dorm. Just this is AD. Like, oh, what up, man?
I think the most enjoyable part of it is knowing, if you know, Rashad's like 6'3", so knowing that he was like the short one in the whole group always just makes me laugh. I don't invite me. Like if there's a bunch of niggas who's a foot taller than me, like, don't even invite me, bro. I don't need to be there. It ain't that serious.
These niggas was 6'7", 7 foot, bro. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a foot and a half taller than me.
I'm
like,
little man.
No, that's cool. Like, who y'all saying? I'm gonna bring the bitches around.
I'm little man.
I'm good. I'll be bartending.
If we never went anywhere in public, like out off campus. I was at the library with them and stuff, but like if we were to go somewhere in public, I would have been the invisible nigga. At 6'3", I would have been like nobody's even seeing.
So you would have been the opposite of that one dude who posted, "Man, I hate when my girl goes out with her friends because they all ugly, so I know everybody's gonna be hollering at her."
Yes, I would have been the opposite.
Shit. That's funny. That's funny. What like, you got
love
next?
When my men hang out with Cal Wiltshire and AD, because don't nobody look at that nigga.
I didn't even know who's Rashad.
Let's go
basketball.
What'd you say? He like broke up.
Who's Rashad? Does he play basketball? Yeah.
Like, look at the little man.
You be like a perfect CIA agent. Just that's how niggas be getting and that's how niggas be getting their shit off. Stealing and shit. Just be doing shit they shouldn't be doing, just fucking shit up for people, like Shohei's manager and shit like that. Like, no one in their life know who the fuck Shohei's manager was. Nobody. Then that nigga stole some money, now everybody's pointing that nigga out. I remember that nigga in my casino and shit like bitch, you don't even know the difference between People, you old prejudice, old little. The most prejudiced snitch I'd have never seen. I can do not trust your testimony. Shit.
Let's move to irrational, or I put funny fears. Kind of. It's
Funny
kind of
fear.
both of ours.
I only have a Mount Rushmore. I only have 4.
Okay.
So I'm glad
That's
you're
cool.
going
That's
first.
cool.
Maybe I'll steal one.
Number 5, talking in front of too many people. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it because something comes alive in me where I'm like, hey, it's right here happening right now. You either do it or look like you fold. So I just start
Yeah.
doing it, and how it comes out, it comes out. But it's actually something where, like, you tell me, oh yeah, Saturday I need you to speak in front of 100 people. I'm gonna be all day for the next few days. Like, shit, I gotta do this. I gotta
Yeah,
do
get this
this.
shit right.
Like when we performed in front of shit, it was what 50 to 100 people in that bar,
Right.
and also in that contest. Both times, I was like, fuck, like I gotta rap in front of these people. I did it. I did it. And you would never know based on what you see, but like
That
that
is
nigga was
true, though.
actually a little scared.
Yeah, it is true, though. That is true.
Number 4, being pooped on by a bird. So like when birds fly over me, I kind of do this little, trying to dodge it just in case, because it happened to me. And I was actually with Tommy at
Forgot about this.
ACC. We had just got done hooping. Yes. And this is when I used to wear the fro all the way out, not even the curly fro. I'm talking like I would pick it all the way out. So I got
No.
this big ass fro. I got this big ass fro. We sitting outside on the bench waiting for his mom to pick us up. We just laughing, talking. All of a sudden we hear a plop. We look at each other. We look up, and there's a bird just sitting on the branch. And it clicked to both of us. That fucking bird just shitted in my head, in my hair.
You said
I was
you said
like,
click to both of us.
it did. He looked at we like, just that look where you both just immediately know. And we looked at each other like, and then this is fucked up with me. My first instinct was to try to wipe it out of my head and wipe it on him. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me why. Like I was just like,
Birds of a feather flock
and
together.
then like I tried. Right, birds of a feather shit together too. So he took off running, and I'm sitting here chasing him with shitty hair and shitty hands.
The
I guess that's
shitty
why they
guy
call me shitty. Right. Follow me on IG.
on Instagram.
God damn it. Uh, number 3.
That was the start of your heel phase.
Number 3. No, for real. That was it after that. Like any bird that looks at me, flies over me, makes a noise in my presence, they dead, B. They dead.
That's the day. That's the day he. Shit, that's the day he went out and got a slingshot.
Number 3, your family might be disappointed in this one. You and your family. Motorcycles. Done seen and heard too many people get injured or killed. Like, I don't know. I just, that's
It's
all I
not
gotta say is,
irrational.
that ain't for me.
It's not irrational. I know about 10 people dead from them motherfuckers. RPM.
So, number 2, the dark. Again, something you would never know, but I don't like not seeing what's in front of me. Now, keep in mind, when you're in the dark, after a little bit, your eyes adjust. So you start being able to kind of see. But that them first, where it's just I can't see, I don't like that. I don't like that. And something that stuck with me, I forgot what cave we were visiting when I was a kid. Maybe even at Pine Mountain, bro, somewhere. But they took us deep in that cave, and it got dark to where like we literally couldn't see. You couldn't see people standing right next to you. And they were like, if you stayed in here for too long, your retina would burn out because it's going to keep trying to search for light and it would burn it out. And that's just stuck with me for some reason. So you would go blind if you didn't have light for long enough. So
Sure would.
and also, I think I've seen too many movies. I'm a horror movie fanatic, and I'm not talking like the slasher ones. I'm talking about the like demon type horror movies. Like
Mm.
that shit actually gets to me a little bit.
Ooh.
All right. That moves me to my number one. Falling
Demons.
out of a roller coaster.
Oh, for real?
Again, something that you would never know. I'll get on everything. I mean, I just went to Kings Island for my birthday and I was getting on everything. But it still be in the back of my head. Like, just what if this thing just opens up while we on a twist? Nigga, I'm gonna just be in the air like, well, it was a good life, huh? So
You cooked.
that's my number one.
You cooked.
Cooked, nigga.
Unfortunately, we
That's
knew
my
a
one.
girl, or yeah, fortunately, we know a girl who was actually
Mm-hmm.
middle of a huge national incident and case that happened with a large amusement park. We went to school with a lot of people, so I'm like, you forget we went to school with a lot of people. I can't remember her name either.
Yep.
Remember she was red though. That's all I remember.
Yep. That's all I remember too.
Name wasn't. I can't remember. All right, irrational fears. I'm gonna steal one of yours for my five. I'm gonna go with the boonies. The boonies. So you said dark. I'm gonna say the dark out there in the boonies. I don't know why, but start hearing shit. You be thinking blah blah. Sometimes you actually do hear shit. It could just be something simple like coyote yelping or just some. You know what I'm saying? Don't gotta be nothing crazy, but your mind plays tricks on you. And I remember like before school or something like that, early in the morning, like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I'm taking the trash out, can't see anything. I felt like hearing shit move. They can all see me, but I can't see it, kind of thing. I think that's the worst part of the irrational fear. Everything can see me, but I can't see it. So it can just pop out on me from any direction.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and animals are so good. We mistake that all the time. Animals are so good at seeing you before you see them. That's how they stay alive. We do this shit for fun. They do this shit
Yep.
for real. So just something to think about. Number four, the ocean. The ocean.
Yeah.
You got to respect the power of the ocean. So, you want me to go snorkeling with you? Sure. You want me to go scuba diving with you? I don't know. You want me to go sailing with you? I don't know. You want me to jump on, what are those called? A pontoon with you? I don't know. You want me to jump on a cruise with you? Mm-mm. You want me to jump on a submarine with you?
Too far out there.
Mm-mm. I'm not getting in a submarine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect the ocean. I was in Jamaica and I swam right past the jellyfish without even paying attention. Swam right past it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the ocean's crazy, bro. These are so not messing with it. You want me to be I would never work on like one of those oil rigs way out there. Never, never. So
I don't blame you.
we'll kind of keep it going with this next one. Bridge. I always think about a
Okay.
bridge collapsing as I drive over it. Like, why is it going to collapse? Because
Into the
negative
ocean.
count.
Goddamn.
Especially like if we stop and there's traffic on that motherfucker. I'm like, I'm cooked. And then I'm thinking about how I'm gonna fall and
Like,
like,
come
is the
on.
bridge gonna come and like on top of my car and just smash me? Like, am I gonna die instantly or am I gonna drown?
Like,
It's just crazy.
how's it gonna
Yeah,
happen?
am I gonna die? Yeah. So then, next thing I know, the light's green. And it's time for me to go. Anyways, number two, back to things I can't see and mixing it with water. So you would think it's my greatest fear, but it's number two, things I can't see while I'm in the water. So if I'm in, I don't know, the ocean again or a lake or blah, 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 and I feel something like touch my leg, oh my gosh, and I can't see it, that creates like a
Yeah.
it creates something in my mind where I'm like, what in the fuck is this? And it's automatically like the worst thing. Like, I already picture like a giant catfish like coming to like
Yep.
try to bite my leg and, you know, no diddy try to like suck me under or something. Like for real, bro, like what? Like I'm already thinking of some crazy shit, bro. Like that shows you like fear automatically puts a crazy fucking thought in your brain. Like I don't know if it's the brain chemicals, but your thoughts is not normal off fear, bro. Your thoughts is
Yep.
just blown out of
Goes
proportion.
to the worst. But probably lightweight saves you too. You know, it's like
It
a
does though.
defense mechanism.
Yeah, so I overdo it just to get you out of the situation, kind of deal. So makes sense. Number one, I have a word for this one: trypophobia. You ever heard of it? It's the fear of those like little dots and like those patterns that have like holes in them and shit. I hate it.
Oh my
I
god.
hate it. It makes me queasy. I can't look at them. Please don't put that shit in my face. Like, let me zoom in on a fucking strawberry. Like, it's fucking disgusting. Like, let me zoom in on this little. Hate that shit. I fucking hate it. That's disgusting to me. It's like it literally makes my skin crawl. It like puts me in like I could see if I was surrounded by it, I would literally have a panic attack. That would be my downfall. Like if you want to fuck me up mentally, like put me in a room with just all that all the time, and I'd break. So
What's I gonna say? There was a picture, maybe high school, maybe a little after, I don't know. It was a titty, but it had that pattern in it. It was like a bunch of
those
holes.
little
Like
dots
I
on
don't
it.
know.
No,
It was
bro, I don't like
disgusting.
that, bro. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Somebody photoshopped it, but it went viral because
I
of
can't.
that. Because people
I
were
can't.
just like, "I look at this. If I had to
Then
look
when I
at it,
close
you
my
got to
eyes,
look
I
at it."
start seeing it. I close my eyes, I start seeing it. I can't do it. That's tough.
Right. It's disgusting.
So yeah, that's my top five. Will Smith movies,
Let's
Big
do
Willie
it.
style. See him dancing in that new video.
I did not. The latest
They
video I've
seen him with
seen
the
was
camera. They came back for it.
is it worth me looking up?
Yeah, they came back for me and you specifically. They like his new song. He's not cussing in it. It's a vibe. He's dancing. It's cool. Everybody's like, this is pretty dope. And I'm like, y'all didn't even listen to his project. Nigga he's in there dancing with it's called Pretty Girls or something like that. And he's holding the camera in one scene. You'll
Oh
see the
my
camera angle I'm
god.
talking about when you watch the video. But I'm
Let me
just like.
write that down.
Will is just so just this is what he
William.
does. He's doing the old dance moves from when he was a kid. Just you know what I'm saying? He's doing all the old like and I'm kinda like, huh. Like, is this it? Is Will done? Like, is he done?
Is
Like,
he
is he not
finished?
adding any more to his arsenal? Like you know what I'm saying? As the kids say, is he cooked? You know what I'm saying?
He might be.
He might be cooked.
He
And
might
not in a
be.
bad way. I mean, like literally, like cooked. Like he's done, finished baking. Like there's no more to be added. There's nothing, and this is who Will is. Like y'all be using cooked in like that way. I'm like, no, he's just finished. Like cooking. That's cool. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Like that nigga's about to have grandkids and shit. Like that's cool.
right. He might be.
So yeah. All right. So let's see. Honorable
Do we?
mention:
Yeah.
Enemy of the State. I love that movie for some reason.
It blanked out for a second. What you say?
Enemy of the State.
Okay.
That one's hard.
Okay. Good. It's a good movie.
Number five, I could watch this like once a week. It's funny. And I love Eva Mendes. Hitch, baby. She's so fucking fine, bro. That's like her prime too.
It
God,
was. It was definitely a prime.
God, she's so fine. Number four, local
It
legend.
was definitely a prime.
Ali.
Okay.
So
Solid movie.
very solid. Very solid. Shout out to R. Kelly for
The
We Are
soundtrack.
the Mountain. Yeah, motherfucker hit.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker went
It
crazy on that song.
did.
Went
It did. It
insane.
gave you hope.
The fact, hey, listen, man, take everything in a vacuum that we're saying, okay? R. Kelly can give niggas hope. I've seen the devil give you niggas hope. So let's stop right there.
Right.
Let's stop, nigga. So number three, ooh, I love this one. Put it number two. Once you see my number two, you'd be like, well, your number two is probably more nostalgia driven than anything. But I fucking love
Okay.
iRobot. Love everything about the movie. Love its representation of where we're going today. It has probably more relevance than any of his movies he's ever made. Good cast, good plot, good fucking movie. So Agent Spooner. All right, number two, Independence Day.
Okay.
So on Juneteenth, you know, why would I
Good
say
movie.
Independence? You know, I don't. So you know what I said.
No, I missed it for a second.
I don't know why I would say that on Juneteenth, but if you let me slide, I'll slide.
And we was talking about getting kicked out the cookout.
Yeah, yeah. Independence Day on in the background, definitely getting you kicked out of the cookout. So
Who did this?
I can get jiggy with this shit, and that would be a double reference because getting jiggy with it. Well, ooh,
On
fine.
the
I'm
double
cooking.
entendre.
The double. I
Cooking.
got you. Cooking, nigga. You lucky I ain't got my big and lazy apron on this month. But anyways, number one, y'all know what it is. It's like my favorite Will Smith movie ever. Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys
Okay.
2. Mike Lowry.
Solid.
Mike Lowry. I like that one the most because that's Gabrielle Union in
Solid
it.
choice.
She was fine in that motherfucker. It was a good time piece for that. How you do?
Solid movie.
Yeah.
Probably the best out of the Bad Boy series.
Well, the original one's really good, but something about the two. Oh yeah, nigga getting being butt naked, getting in there with that corpse, of nigga Martin Lawrence. That shit was funny.
Yes.
That was funny as a motherfucker.
Is that the one the devil doesn't live here?
Yes, the devil does not live here. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Then they was in the the camera store having an intervention.
Yep. Yep. And in the back, yeah, it started getting played everywhere.
You two motherfuckers is nasty.
Yeah.
Well, she said something like that. You two motherfuckers. So, all right, what you guys see?
Let's see. What was I about to say? I know we try to cut down on honorable mentions, but I got three because Will Smith got a nice catalog.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3 honorable mentions: Focus, Hitch, and iRobot.
Okay.
Like any of them could have made the list, honestly. But let's go ahead and get into it. Number 5, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, I knew that was.
I don't know why it stuck with me, but it was just a solid ass movie, and I feel like it was out of what he was usually doing. Like I don't know, he went on a certain run of movies that was in there. So Pursuit of Happiness. Number 4, I put Men in Black, but I could possibly be thinking about Men in Black 2. One of them.
I like them both.
I forgot which one was
Probably
the better.
you're probably
I
thinking the
do.
Men in Black 2. You're probably thinking the Men in Black 2, but I like them both.
Yeah. So that's number 4 on my list. I just like the whole Men in Black universe too. It's, you know, interesting to see. Number 3, Bad Boys 2. Like I said, the second one I feel like is the best out of the entire series.
Yeah, not even.
Solid movie. We just talked about it. Number 2, Emancipation.
Oh, you like Emancipation?
I
You
started
liked it?
playing it and I was
It is good. I thought it was
hooked.
good.
I liked just his portrayal and but you know I'm a history guy, so I love
Right. So,
history. I love just seeing when an authentic movie about
timepiece.
it. You got me about history, anything like the wars, slavery. You got me.
He's a timepiece
And
guy.
number, I am number
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I haven't
That's
heard it this whole time, so
you already know. Exactly. Try to keep it under wraps to the end. That's just a good movie. Like I said, I heard Michael B. Jordan's making number 2, and I really want them to because I love that universe as well. Just the thought of like I'm the last man on earth, and he's got all this stuff set up to survive. And it turns out you wasn't. Turns out there's actually not a lot of people compared to what was on the earth, but it's not just you, and you
right.
didn't even make it to see it though. But your legacy lived on through your work and just all that. It's a good movie to me. So,
Tough.
like I said, I know iRobot was on my honorable mention list, but I love iRobot too. Like it's a good movie.
Maybe they should let Michael B.
The thought of all of it,
They should let Michael B. Jordan do that too.
just the follow up to it, just like Here, just do all the follow-ups to Will Smith movie.
Will
Do
Smith
another
shit.
Wild Wild West.
Well, no. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. You might as well make white.
Get the.
White.
We're back with another solo video. Just me. Last time, I forgot what I was talking about. Let me show you this action figure again. Yeah, Mox and MJF. I really don't like their faces and heads on this one, but I do like just the overall packaging and just all of it. Let's see. I was doing another one of my iterations of my solo videos.
I think it
I
just cut
gotta
us
find them
off.
all and stitch them together.
You do though.
I'm gonna be by myself for about 2 minutes or so.
You do. That's really it though, for real.
I think you freezing again. Oh
I
yeah,
think so too.
but that's about it.
I think it is freezing. I think it's my cue, probably.
Yep, I got all my shit off.
Probably my cue. I
Yeah.
don't know why my internet starting to act silly.
Well, once we put this on YouTube, if you made it to this far into the video, we mess with you. We thank you for being in the odd community. We really appreciative for real.
Yep. Thank you for
That
rocking with us,
is
man. Happy
another show.
Juneteenth.
You got anything else, Mark?
That's it.
That's a wrap.
All right, my guy. I'll let you.
Cool.
This shit's stopping. Shit.